Welcome back to the third episode of Let's Play FTB Monster with me, Greatester. We left it last episode with our automated farm, or semi-automated, well, mostly automated farm. And the skeleton. It is. I also showed you have double ores using Tinker's Construct. Yeah, still haven't fixed that. Let's just kill this skeleton. Doubling ores is all well and good. Block of copper. Let's pour some more. Pour some more out. I think that should be it. Yeah, it is. There we go. 2 blocks of copper. That's all well and good, but we want more ore than that. Particularly, I've just got 17 iron ore, so see if we can improve that a little bit. How? Well, the same way that we made a lubricant. This grinder will grind ores. And importantly, it will grind ores. That'll go for 4 minutes now. It'll grind ores into flakes. And flakes can be smelted like ores can. But for each ore, I believe you get 3 flakes. See? There we go, 3 iron flakes. Take those over to your furnace. And just cook them up in the furnace, and you'll get ingots. So, 3 iron ore ingots from every iron ore. Pretty good. Also, for the eagle-eyed, you'll see I have some new tools. And these are again Tinker's Construct tools. Just like we've made a few other things with Tinker's Construct. You see I've moved my another skeleton. He'd really catch fire. Yes, where was I? Tinker's Construct tools. So just like you can smelt ores in this thing, I'm going to cover it very quickly because I'm going to make it a third tool, I think. You can make tools from different alloys. And in this case, let's make a shovel because, yeah, why not? So do I have a shovel head pattern? I probably don't. And I think a shovel is one of the simpler tools to make. Yeah, it's just a head and a tool rod. Fine. Some of the best materials to make these from I find in the nether. They're called cobalt. And you also want ardite as well. You can combine the two of each, in this, and you'll get manulin, and that's what the purple part of this sword is. The sword blade is manulin. All you do with Tinker's Construct tools is you make a pattern. If it's metal, you're going to have to make a casting, so I'll show you how to do that. If it's not metal, you can make the tool rods out of different things, and then, in fact, I am going to go and make that now, so let's just melt up. One aluminium brass. Aluminium brass is aluminium and go on to say copper. Hang on, let's have a look. Aluminium brass, aluminium 3:1 copper ratio. Now, that is the material you're going to use for casting, and to cast something, let me just get some paper first. If I can find some. Oh, some stone. Paper. Fine, so first step is to make a cast this wooden pattern thing isn't going to help us. If you pour something hot onto that, it's just going to melt right through it. So first you need a kind of blank. So if you put shovel head pattern in the part builder, stencil table, part builder, pat chest, tool forge. You can start off with a tool station, you don't have to go for the full forge. That just requires a lot of iron. So use some stone and you'll have a stone shovel head. Now you could make a tool with that and you could repair it with stone and away to go. But if you put it in a casting table and hopefully that's melted, it's going to make a cast, which we're then going to use. Don't think I want manulin, I think I want cobalt. Manulin's really good for swords, but with pickaxes and with shovels you want speed. The highest speed thing is cobalt. I'm just going to remember where I put the cobalt. There it is. If you go to the nether, you're going to want to pick up cobalt. Nowadays, as I said, cobalt will be a dark blue colour. If you're playing FTB Monster, you may see a bright blue. That's going to be lapis, probably. Just be aware of that. And ardite, again, will be a kind of yellowish colour. Again, there's also a sulphur. Go away, horse. There's also a sulphur ore in the nether, which will be bright yellow, so just be aware of the bright ones. You want the darker coloured ones, and they're pretty rare, so you've got to go and hunt around for a bit. I will show you the nether in my particular world pretty soon, but for now I try to put in the cobalt. These basic tools, you just need 1 ingot per piece if you like. The later tools that we'll get to needs much more than that in the case of the hammer. But here, while that's melting down, we'll make the other part of it, which we're going to make it out of paper. I know that sounds odd, but it does work pretty well. We want a tool rod. I made it of paper, and you get a paper tool rod. 1 piece. And again, while it's melting down, we're going to go make some moss. And moss, you see the green stuff on this? The moss is repair. So these tools will repair themselves over time, which is exactly what we want. Now, where did I leave my chisel? It's in here. Simple to make. Right click. Put however many you want, in this case 9, into the middle. I'm going to select mossy stone bricks. I've got 9 of them. Go into crafting station. Gets me a ball of moss, which is pretty good. Now I just need this to melt. It's nearly done. Let's check how many seeds we've got from our seed farm. Okay, 7 stacks. Well, 6, 7 stacks. You did need water nearby, by the way. They wouldn't grow without it, so that's fine. Nearly there. I need to get some more lava. That is very, very buggy. There we go. Yeah. Cobalt shovel head. Choose your shovel, put the paper tool rod, and that, and you can call it whatever you want. You don't have to call it anything but cobalt shovel. Take it out, and if we go to the repair mode, or the modifier mode, you can drop the cobalt shovel in. Ball of moss. See there's 4 modifiers on the right hand side. That's because of the paper. By default it comes with 3. The paper adds an extra 1. It makes it weaker, but we don't really need it to be too strong. Don't use the shovel that much. At the ball of moss it's down to 3. But if you hover over it now, you'll see it's got auto repair. So all you have to do is keep that in your toolbar, and you've got an auto repairable shovel. So if I do this, see the damage bars come up. I think it's faster in sunlight if I remember rightly from moss, but let's just see in a second. Yeah. So I'm just going to walk around with it a little bit. There it is, it's repaired. So it's not very fast if you've got a lot of damage on it, but it's fast enough to go for a quick mining trip, come back. You can add further balls of moss if you want it to be faster. I generally don't need that. Let's go and see how our iron's doing. I think we've just run out of fuel. Yeah, so we've got 36 flakes, and we can just add them and have it cook them up. So that's a lot of the iron we're going to need for Rotarycraft, which is what we're going to get to next. So back to Rotarycraft. What do I want to do next? Well, part of the things I've been doing, or what I've just done in between this cut of the camera, I've been got some iron, because we all know Rotarycraft by now is using a ton of iron. Now of course we can use the grinder to triple our ores. It's nice. But we're still using fuel to burn, to smelt things. By the way, these are the corridors underneath the roguelike dungeon. Those are what they look like by default. I've widened and, you know, just made this into more of a machine hall, or it will be a machine hall. So I've been and got some iron, and I've forgotten where I put it. It's back upstairs, of course it is. And we could put it in furnace like normal, but Rotarycraft has a new method, or yeah, new to you guys and new to me certainly, a method of making this free. We don't have to put fuel in it any longer. No more wood. We have to go and collect trees and stuff like that. As it happens in my roguelike dungeon, I happen to have another room through here, and kind of handily this has lots of nice 3x3 water pools. Can you guess what I'm going to do with them yet? Yeah, let's put a DC engine down, and then a pump, and then we're going to want to put, let's just widen this a little bit. We're going to want to pump water this way into a steam engine. And under the steam engine, in fact, let's just get rid of that steam engine for a second. I think I'm going to go with lava this time. I did like the netherrack. It doesn't need cooling fins, but it does cause fires around it and all kinds of other things. And it has this noisy effect that I just want to get rid of. So we're going to want a couple of things. You see out there, it's burning the... wow, that's annoying. You can see it burning around things, so I'm not a big fan of it. So to deal with lava, we're going to need cooling fins. So let's deal with those first. Cooling. There's 6 shafts and 3 base units, so let's go through those and table. I'm gonna need a little bit more iron. I'm gonna need some lava. Am I really out of iron? Ah, no, I'm not. I just want a bucket. Lost my other one to many deaths down there in the roguelike dungeon. Trying to get to the final level, by the way. and there is in mine there was just blaze spawners and creeper spawners and spider spawners, about 5 in the same room, and I just couldn't get near it. Even with, you know, this much stronger sword, couldn't get close. Had to tunnel my way around and start killing the spawners. I didn't need them, most of them anyway. I've saved the blaze ones down there, so I need to kill them off. But that's okay for now. By the way, the other thing in roguelike dungeons, you will find a room at some point with an ender spawner, if I haven't already mentioned this. And the enderman spawner, lets you get ender pearls fairly early game, so it is a good idea to at least have one of those. And my timing's out again. So let's just go and grab probably the last bucket of lava from this thing. I need to go and get some more. Yeah. And let's sleep. Hopefully it'll let us do that now. Just because it keeps this thing repaired. Where was I? Yes, we want something called a frictional heater. Now, this basically is attached to the back of your furnace, and it heats the thing up. As you see, minimum power is 8 kilowatts, minimum torque is 32 newton meters. That's okay because a steam engine outputs more than that by default, so no need for any gearboxes yet. So do I have the right components? Should do. Yeah. Let's go and see. Oh, we need the screwdriver maybe. Ah. You haven't seen these before. Rotarycraft has a bunch of good things. This is an oak tool rack. It just needs one piece of iron surrounded by wood planks, and it just lets you store all of your different items on it that are tools, including this. Self, don't throw that on it. My shears. There we go. Don't think this construction we're about to build needs any lubricant yet, so we're still early game, which is nice. We don't have the hassle of piping lubricant around just yet. So we want to just fill in that, put our lava bucket down, and then we want to put down our steam engine. Then we want to put down our cooling fin on top of the steam engine, which cools it down. But of course, it's warming up, as you can see already, 230 degrees, but doesn't yet have any water, thankfully. And what? What? Fine, I will just grab some sticks this way. Unless I can't make anything crafting. There we go, lever. Lever back here, and I also want my piping. Some sound mufflers. Piping I have. I think that's it for the moment. Let's just put a sound muffler here. And I reckon we can probably put one here. It's 105 degrees and holding. That's what the cooling fin does. This would explode otherwise. Don't use the steam engine with lava without a cooling fin. Yeah, see, we can't even hear these things breaking. I can just about hear that. Hopefully it isn't as buggy as the one upstairs. So, pipe. It's filling with fuel. And it's turning. Exactly what we want. Now the frictional heater. And I can't remember which way around this goes. There we go. I think that is pretty much it. It's constantly on now, and depending on the amount of power you're putting into it, probably depend on how good this is. Let's just put some cobblestone in there. Let's cook that up. As you see, that's processing pretty fast. But the more power that this gets, the more speed it gets, I think, the faster this is going to process. Right now, we've only got a steam engine, but it works pretty well. No complaints. Automatic smelting. Well, free smelting, not so much automatic. So we can now take our iron and get the stuff upstairs. I think I've put it at the top level. Makes you dizzy. Where's my iron? There we go. We'll put this through our grinder. And to give you an idea, to get through a stack of ore, I think it's about 20 crystals-ish, or 10 crystals per half stack. So if you've got, hopefully I've got enough. I processed a whole stack earlier. And yes, if you're wondering, I am going to be neatening all this up with a sorting system very soon. So 20 crystals, that'll keep it going for 20 minutes. Say 18 because it's not quite a full stack. And we can take this downstairs. These are the smelter, put these in. And fast, free smelting. And just as we're approaching the end of the episode, it's 25-minute mark, so quite a little bit left yet. Just wanted to show you how to upgrade chests. So this has got some of our iron building up. I'm going to need a sorting system soon down here, but if we take some of the wood that works, I'm not sure why that doesn't, but we take some of that wood and we surround wood with iron and a piece of iron with gold. If you upgrade the wood to iron, doubles its space. Iron to gold, doubles its space. Right, middle click to sort. So we can drop all of our stuff back in there. There we go. Now, last thing before we finish, I want to head up to a new area that I haven't really done in the past. I know lots of other people doing videos have. That's finished now. Lots of people doing videos have, but it's new to me. I think it might be useful to go there and yeah, might be useful to use a watch and laugh as I die again. But to start that, we need to start using or at least I want to start using Mistcraft. Now, Mistcraft is a huge mod with lots of stuff about generating new worlds. We're not going to generate a new world with Mistcraft, but I do want to make these portal books. I can go to the Nether, and this is the fortress in the Nether. And there we go. My blaze spawner, with lots of things in it, is behind that wall. So that's my old base. So to make these books, we're going to need a few things. First of all, I think this server has block lag. There we go. I'm going to need some ink because I'm out of it, and that's a bit annoying at the end of the episode. I'm not sure whether there's anything nearby. I can find a squid or two. There's some. Although not the easiest of animals to go and collect. Ah, there we go. That's 2 ink. I need 4 really. I'll do 7. So while I'm swimming slowly back, it's important to make, whenever you go to a new, you want at least 1 book to go and come back. You never ever want to leave your home without at least 1 of those books. Maybe more, depends on how, shall we say, paranoid you are. If you don't, you have to make a portal back or find a portal back, and that can be very dangerous. One of the reasons why I'm probably going to leave these upgraded tools at home, I only need something to get there initially and get a portal back. So what I do for that is take a couple of glass bottles, and we want water bottles, not get some water. Combine a water bottle with a couple of ink. You get an ink vial. Do it again. Another ink vial. And then you want to make yourself an ink mixer. And you don't need much else. The ink mixer is fairly straightforward. Let's have a look. Yeah, just a couple of planks, some stone, and a glass bottle. Put your ink vials to the middle, it goes black. For the basic Mistcraft, that's all you need. Pull a link panel out this side, pull another link panel out this side, then go get some leather. Leather, there we are. One unlinked book, another unlinked book, and immediately go to wherever you want to come back to. I usually come back to here, and right click, make a linking book. Now, you could just right click on that linking book in the other world, but it would leave it behind. So you also need the book stand, which is simple to make. Really, oak wood is broken. That maybe the stuff I collected from a dungeon or something else. That's quite annoying. Anyway, 2 sticks, 1 spruce wood plank, you got a book stand, and I'm going to need another one, which means I'm going to need some wood. Of course, I've cleared out all the trees, kind of annoyingly. Hopefully these work. No, I don't know what's wrong there. Yeah, acacia wood works fine. If anyone has any idea why basic wood is broken, I don't have anything like GregTech installed, so it shouldn't be stopping me from making anything basic like this. So you want 2 book stands, 1 linking book, 1 unlinked link book, and then you want to leave anything valuable here. So I'm going to leave my fancy tools. I don't really need anything else. I'll just take this rubble sword. Right. Last thing you're going to need is a diamond. See, at the early game like this, diamonds are very rare. Oh, actually, I do one more thing. Water. So what you want to do is make a 2x2 bowl. Surround it with flowers, mushrooms, anything natural like that. In a grassy area. Oh. There we go. And then throw in a diamond. Twilight portal. So we want to just put these things on the toolbar because we might be needing them. All right. There we go. And this is the Twilight Forest. So first thing we got here, obviously you got a portal back, but we can make a link book which is a bit faster and more convenient. Let's just do it here. Put a book stand down. Put our overworld book on it. And we're back home. Then we just put the other book stand down. Recover from block lag. There we go. We've now got a link book to the Twilight Forest. So if we go in here, we go back to where we were before. And that, I think, is about the time we left it. There's going to be lots of stuff in the Twilight Forest that I need to go and look for, and that's a nice ravine to get started with. There's plenty of structures that we want to look at. Let's see if oops. I want the full map. Where's the full map? There we go. So maybe I want to look over there to the east where there's that right section, and maybe down there again to that right section. More of the ravine, perhaps. Not important right now because we're just about to finish up the episode. Next episode, we'll explore more of this, or I'll look around between the episodes to find stuff that's oh, in fact, there's this. Okay, this is a druid skeleton spawner. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to come back for that next episode. So, thank you for watching the third episode of FTB Monster Let's Play. I'm Greyduster. Hope to see you next time. Please feel free to subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, and leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching.